What's happening? Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 16th. And this morning, we're going to talk about how who you surround yourself with matters. Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, everybody, welcome. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Bruce. What's happening, my brother Judd? Carla, good morning. Tammy Clark, good morning to you. Thank you guys for being here. Mike Rosgoni, good morning. So we are going to talk this morning, guys, about how who you surround yourself with matters. And we've talked about this in the past for sure. We're going to talk about it again just because I see a lot of this going on around me right now, where people need to be kind of adjusting and always looking at this and always, trying to help the people around them, but being aware of, where you should create some distance, either temporarily or permanently. And, I think that sometimes we go through days and weeks and we don't realize what's kind of going on around us. And, that can lead to a lot of progress that you are making being taken away as a result of kind of the energy and the things with other people that you have going on around you. And so the people around you matter big time, guys. So think about the people that you interact with the most: your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, your children, maybe even a person at the coffee shop that you frequent, right? That you interact with all the time. And I want you to think about what their attitudes are like. Are the people around you, are those people that you interact with the most, your team, your coworkers, your friends, all those people that we just mentioned, are they extremely encouraging, or do they always have like that level of like doubt with everything in the world, with other people? Are they making you question some things as well? That's a good question to ask yourself all the time. What is going on? Because again, things in the world, events in the world kind of change where people are in that moment. And so sometimes we have to lend people a hand and kind of coach them through that or help them through that. Sometimes we try that and it doesn't work. And so we're left with the option of what do we do? And so when I am in that situation, I will temporarily just create some distance between me and that person, and hopefully they work themselves through it. I'll check in on them from time to time, try to offer them some advice, but I make sure that I'm limiting the amount of, negative interactions, for lack of a better description, that I have in the world. And it's a real thing, guys. We are changed daily by the things that we have going on around us in the world. If you choose, for example, to block out the noise of what's going on in the world right now, but your spouse or one of your teenagers is obsessed with watching the news and reading everything that they possibly can online and consuming that, will you ask yourself this question? Will you really be able to block that out? And the answer is no. The answer is, if you continue to interact with and you don't put any boundaries in your life with the information that is being thrown at you, or who you're interacting with, what their attitude is, if you don't put any boundaries to any of that, then that stuff will absolutely wear off on you. Absolutely, Todd. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. We've gone through an exercise before on this show, and maybe I'll finish up with that today. I'll give you guys kind of an idea of how you can evaluate this and what it looks like in your own life. Like, what is it that you're surrounded by, and what is that is naturally just wearing off on you. So you have to be aware of these things. So use this example. So what if you were trying to go to a new level in life? You're trying to level up and go to that next level. And maybe there are some people around you that don't believe they are capable of reaching that level, or maybe they just don't want to work for it. They're just kind of comfortable where they are. Do you think that those people will always be providing you with beneficial information that will help you get to that next level, that will help you turn over that new leaf? Or is there a chance that they will build doubt, either subconsciously or consciously, that puts roadblocks in front of you because they really just don't want you to lose the place that you hold in their life? For those people who have been through, any type of recovery, whether it's, alcohol or drugs or anything like that, this is one of those things that is a major key in those people getting to the next level, making sure that their journey is protected towards sobriety, because it's those people that have surrounded them that continue to kind of pull them back in. This is, for me, guys, this is one of the most valuable lessons that I have learned in my life. What got you here will not get you there. And so if you are looking to turn over a new leaf in your life, if you are looking to go to the next level, if you're looking to be better a year from now than what you are right now, here's what I will tell you. If you wake up tomorrow with the same thinking and the same surroundings and the same habits and the same people that you have today, and nothing changes in your life, and if nothing changes, nothing changes. You will not ever reach that next level by doing the same exact things as you do today. But if you are wise about your choices and you are constantly evaluating yourself and evaluating the company that you keep, then you will find something better in your life. There is no doubt about it. It is pretty much guaranteed that you will find what it is that you are looking for if you are constantly evaluating and you are constantly looking for better people to bring into your life, for people that bring new things, fresh ideas, better encouragement than what you have today. That will help you get to the next level. There are people that I look at and see the names of in this stream right now that have done that for me, that have come into my life and made the world a better place for me. They have helped me reach a new level and continue to do so. And so I ask you, as you go through the day, to ask yourself this question: who do I have in my life that is a positive influence that I want more of, right? How do I find more of those people? And who do I have in my life that maybe needs reassigned to a new role? Maybe I need to, try to help that person, or maybe I need to just create some distance for a little bit. Because that is the key, guys. When you think about how you're going to get where you're going, and especially in times like this where the information that's coming at you it can be so negative. There can be so much that puts you in the wrong state of mind on a daily basis right now in the world, that it is just critical who you surround yourself with and who you are interacting with and what those conversations sound like. And if you see those conversations with a person that you care about going in the wrong direction, it's important to point it out, because people don't always realize how negative they're being or what place they're in their life. So here's the exercise that I was talking about. I want you guys to take a piece of paper today and write down, as Todd said, those 5 people that you spend the most time with. And I want you to leave 3 to 5 lines underneath of those 5 people. And I want you to think about the 5 things that come to mind, 3 to 5 things that come to mind. What characteristics do those 5 people hold? What are the things that come to mind? Truly, the first things that come to mind. And then look at how many of those line up with the values and the characteristics that you would like to have. We did this exercise in Anguilla at the Gold Digger Retreat, and it was eye-opening, man. It's so simple, but it's so impactful. And so I would ask you guys to consider doing this exercise and to really think about those people that you are surrounded with, and to do this exercise regularly, right? To make sure that those people are the right people all the time. All the time. You constantly have to be evaluating. And sometimes what you will find is that you are not plugging into those people as often as you should. Sometimes you will find the opposite, that you need to unplug a little bit and you need to remove yourself or take a step back from some people, either temporarily or permanently. But who you surround yourself with matters. And, what you see when you make this list will create incredible clarity, because those people will either be there to help and push you forward, or they won't. They will be people that are dragging you back. And being in search of those people that will push you forward, that will always be there, no matter what. And those people, some of those people are people that you don't even talk to every single day, but you know for a fact that those people are important, that they're always providing you energy, whether they're in your life that day or not. But I ask you to evaluate that today, to think about the things that we have talked about here this morning, and to think about how you might be able to upgrade the real estate within your own circle, within, the life that you have every single day. And things will get easier as you find those people and you start to put the right people in place in that circle. Life gets better, it gets more enjoyable, and it gets easier because you're always in the right state of mind. And so when things happen to you, you have the right people to go to. You have the right people to tap into when you don't have all the answers. Because I promise you this, you will not always have all the answers. But it is the perspective that other people bring to your life that will determine how high you can fly, or whether or not you keep your wings clipped and you stay at the same level that you're at today for a long period of time and possibly forever. So that's my advice for you today. Evaluate those people. Realize that who you surround yourself with matters in a big way. In a big way. So I will ask you guys, as I just flipped up on the screen, if you feel like this would be beneficial for somebody to hear, please share it out to your pages, put it into groups that you might be a part of. Maybe you just copy the link and text it to somebody that might need to hear this. There's a lot of people in our lives that keep people around that don't serve them, and they feel bad. They think they're doing the right thing. And the reality is, when you keep people in your life that are not serving you and you don't have these types of conversations, you are not serving yourself, but even maybe more importantly, you are not serving that person, because they don't understand how they're behaving or how they're impacting others unless they are told. So I would ask you guys to send this message out to people that might need to hear it, to share it to your pages if you found it to be beneficial, and send me a message, a DM if you guys, Bruce, I just saw your comment here that you want to talk about that exercise. Happy to do that, man. Happy to give you any advice that I can. It's a pretty simple thing to do, but man, a powerful thing to evaluate those people in your life. So I hope it was beneficial to you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow morning with another message right here at the same place at the same time on Morning Perspective. 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. I will see all you guys here. Invite your friends, share this out, and let's get the world to be a much better place, day by day by day, thought by thought. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning.